I found possibly the best looking bike in this year's Tour de France Pro Peloton, in my opinion at least, otherwise known as Peter Sagan's custom painted Specialized S-Works Venge, with this really cool green glitter paint job to honour the green jersey which he's won multiple times and might win again at this year's Tour de France depending on how well it goes for him. The bike is the aero bike in the company's range, the Venge, all designed to reduce drag, so you've got these teardrop shaped profiles. It's designed around disc brakes only with electronic gearing. All the cables are internally routed in the handlebar and the stem. There's no exposed cables, all helping to reduce drag on what is a very fast looking bike. Now we've just been measuring the bike, had to take measure out. It's a size 56cm frame. The saddle height, measured from the bottom bracket to the top of the saddle, is 76cm, which is my height as it happened, so I could happily ride this bike. Although the stem might give my back some complaints because it's a 140mm stem and pretty much slammed onto the spacer there. It's a very long stem as we see in the Pro Peloton. The Aerofly handlebar was designed with the Venge, got all the cables internally routed. You can just see them poking out as they go into the stem underneath there and into the frame. And the handlebar measures 42cm centre to centre, so it's very conventional. Another little detail with his handlebars are the optional dura-ace Di2 sprint shifter buttons, which have little holes in the bar tape to let those shifters poke out so he can change gear when he's in the drops. That's really handy when you're sprinting. You've got your hands in the drops, you don't want to have to move too far to be able to change gear, and that's you can flick it with your thumb, change up a gear and go for that win, which he'll probably win a few stages of the Tour de France, so they might come in handy for him then. The rest of the bike is fairly standard. It's a full Shimano dura-ace Di2 group set. There's one interesting detail. The chain set is a 54-42. So he sized up, presumably for the fast stage we're going to see on Saturday and some of the flatter stages that precede the mountain stages of this race. So quite a big gear there, but he's a powerful guy, so I'm sure he can get on top of that gear. And at the back, it's an 11-28 cassette, which is fairly standard. Now, I'm sure as the race heads into the mountains, he'll be downsizing that cassette to give him a bit of extra capacity at the lower end of the cassette. I should add that this is not his main race bike. There's a small number 2 on the frame, which denotes the spare bike. He'll have a main race bike for the duration of the race and then 2 spare bikes, and this is number 2 in his fleet. So he may not ride this unless he has a mechanical or crash, hopefully he doesn't, and this bike will be called in service. All the bikes he has are all set up identically. You can even see a small felt tip pen mark on the saddle, which helps the mechanic set the saddle to the exact position to match his Retool fit. Because Specialized, as you might know, recently bought Retool, the bike fit company. Measuring power or watching your power during a pro race is very important, and this bike is spec'd with a Specialized dual-sided power meter nicely integrated into the dura-ace crankset there, and that connects to his Wahoo Element Bolts computer, which sits on an out front mount there. So you can see how much power he's putting out and see how fast he is, and then share his ride. Although I don't think he shares his ride on Strava, I don't know, is Peter Sagan on Strava? Let me know in the comment section below if he is or not, but it will be fascinating to see some of his data from the Tour de France. You've got a Specialized S-Works saddle there with carbon rails. Got it pushed back a fair bit on the rails there, which we do see quite a bit, and you can see how stretchy it is. Now, okay, I'm being told to hurry up by the team mechanic there because the presentation is happening in a few minutes, so I need to wrap this up fairly quickly. Peter Sagan could probably ride a 58, but he goes with a 56, a smaller size, so he can get a longer stem, get the lower front end he wants, and then just push the saddle back to give him that long reach he wants. So that's something you see in the Pro Peloton a lot. They like it long and low, and this bike is indeed long and low. So I'm being told by the mechanic he needs a bike for the team presentation down in the centre of Brussels in a few hours time. So I'm going to give the bike back. And but what do you think of it? Let me know what you think of this bike in the comment section below. Are you loving it? Are you hating it? Let me know. If you've got any questions, well, do put them down there. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. I'll see you all again next time.